Good morning. It's MJ. Happy Monday, everybody. I like to show up and do the tarot for all y'all lovers. And I'm the founder of Ultra Love. Let's do all that healing, beautiful stuff so that, we can show up and hopefully heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me, for the entire human race and all the creatures. Peace, love, harmony, all that. Beautiful. So my intention with tarot is to offer you divine guidance and loving clarity. You are welcome to book a private reading. Obviously, these are general, so bear in mind these are mostly for fun and entertainment. I'm not a psychic. I used tarot cards or oracle cards as a tool to intuit the energies present in your life. So private readings are obviously going to be the most accurate. And I usually say to people, if you've been consecutively tuning into these readings, Monday to Friday when I'm doing them, and there's quite a repeat theme that seems to be resonating with you, well, and if you're just prompted to book, there's merchandise, online courses, and of course the yoga. So here we go. Ooh. Okay, new love, new perspective, and then potential conflict. But this is justice. That's the conflict card. What is this conflict? What is this conflict? So this could just be more about getting more information or having to share information. This is justice. This is finding greater balance in relationship. There is a Two of Cups, so this is likely to do with a romantic connection. What's this Ace of Swords? So the Two of Cups is here. Again, depending on the situation, this could be you and your higher self. This could be you feeling whole, complete. Of course, this could be you attracting in somebody who reflects you, somebody who, this to me, the Two of Cups is a very divine union. These people perfectly reflect each other. They both want to share love with each other. It's like there's that serpentine, medicinal and love. Yeah, both people pouring from their own cups kind of thing. Probably a lot of sexual chemistry here. And then, or like not so intensive on the romance side, and yet meeting somebody really stimulates like a fresh perspective on something. And yet, like the biofeedback. So once you implement, or maybe once you express this new perspective, it could create conflict. The conflict, however, is not regarding the love. The conflict is more to do with what this new perspective or what this expression, what this communication is going to trigger. Bear that in mind around volatility, emotional reactivity, i.e. like for any of us, the more we can be present, the more successful we'll be. So the situation is progressing as well. The situation is going to lead to success. It's almost like revelatory, revelatory energy. Like meeting somebody, having a conversation, and then like all these things sort of land for you. And again, this new perspective could stimulate different type of decision making, which the unfolding has this aspect of maybe triggering other people, or being like, I thought we were going to go the distance, but we're not. Like having to let some other people down, whether it's work, life, love, right? Interesting. Okay, and for some of you, there's like this twofold. Okay, you are focused on your pentacle. You're focused on securing your self-sovereignty, your autonomy, having a bit of a cushion, savings, and maybe sharing, investing. I do get that some of you could actually be an investor for some of you. Like you could have monies that you use to invest in different people, places, projects. And then 10 of Cups. So I'm going to get a bit of clarity on this 10 of Cups. You're opening yourself up to more opportunities, and this opening is actually allowing you to see more, like see that there's a whole bunch of opportunities, or just open up the gate a little bit so that you're aware when those opportunities come in and you do seize them. It's funny, this Tower moment reverse, I feel like for some of you there really is this maybe like a shift of perspective around happily ever after, and maybe a shift of perspective around the idea of family. But it could be that that's part of this whole perspective shift. It could be that you're starting to see family in a different way. Or feeling the sense of gratitude for your family as well. And then for some of you, it's almost like the sense of like, you know, you're at that age where you're maybe fleeing the nest and you're going to university, or you're going to be standing on your own 2 feet. And part of that transition is also stimulating these new perspectives. I was at my first year of university. I was literally just moving into campus when I had these like wild, spontaneous spiritual awakenings. And that's, to me, a little bit like this, like you're, you know, maybe you're just on a fairly conventional path, and then, whoa, something triggers it. And once the path you were on is sort of broken down because it's no longer in alignment. And this autonomous person has a bit of a perspective shift around the ideation of family and happily ever after. For some of you, it's just this period of really focusing on your own shine, your money, your businesses. And it's almost like, just for now, this whole idea of a happy family, or maybe meeting the right person, having children, etc., that for now is just a bit on the back burner. It's still here, but it's on the back burner because you really are focusing on this loving sense of self, and also your desire to shine. And of course, as you work on that and produce that, there's this sense of being attractive, right? And or magnetic is another word. Like, people notice you, people see you, and there's a lot of abundance around you. For some of you as well, this is embodying a greater sense of risk taking, and also shining, and like it's almost like this sense of like knowing that you're magnetic and shining, and then really putting it out there and seeing what comes in. Because the 2 of Cups, like, just basically, don't worry, you're gonna have luck in love. Like, you're gonna have success in love eventually, as new perspectives come in, as information is revealed, as you start to really embody your truth and your wisdom, and sense of wholeness, because that creates the balance. You're in control, right? That creates the balance for you to step through this lovely 3 of Wands energy. It's like a travel adventure and or a journey, right? I sometimes think of shamanic journeying, or like, you know, going within as well, you know, like we're going beyond this dimension, we're going to the other side, right, where this rainbow color is. So we're going to those broader and or hidden dimensions, right, to access, like, okay, where are we now, and where do we go from here? It's like feeling lucky. This is really lovely, actually, guys. So for some of you, as you really step into your, this is it. Like, for some of you, as you step in, 9 Pentacle, 9 Cup, feeling lucky, on it, like knowing your worth, knowing your value, etc., living your best life, blah blah blah. The thing is, I jest about that a little bit because I'm aware of how like distorted and or imbalanced the marketing around all this stuff is, right? So live your best life, it's like, I think most people are probably trying, you know, like, and yet there's clear, obvious, slight imbalances and injustices in the world herself that make it maybe a little bit difficult, and or just like shut up. Like me crying being a lazy McGee is my best laugh today, so holla holla holla. Like, you know, just hustling, only because I think the trapping here is that the best life has to be this, that, and the other, and we often I've done it and still do the same, but we put so many conditions on what that looks like, right? Our body, how our body feels, how our body looks, how we look, how, you know, let alone the money, the whole sort of economic and worldly outpouring, right? Oh God, I did have a pretty cool insight about power and control. And the evolution of our species via the distortion of power and control, and how we rise. I just got reminded of Jack Black. Can't remember the song, but I'm pretty sure it's from Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny. We rise. So he says something like that. Anyway, honor, homage to the Jack Black Meister. He's hilarious. Well, I don't know. I do endeavor to be mindful of idol worship, right? Be mindful of, and yet I just think he's talented and very funny. So what? Okay, integrity. Oh, good. Do we know what that is? Are we okay in that? Okay. So integrity is a lot this is also to me a wisdom evolution. So I think when we're on a certain path, even words like faith, integrity, they can elude us a little bit. It's sad, but true, I think. It's just that we're so in survival, or we're so trying to please, that we just don't even know who we are at all, you know? So that energy here is a little bit on the sideline of like, keep working on oneself. It's so annoying, but I really think and have experienced as a truth, like when we connect to our own hearts and continue to learn ways of healing and releasing and being more present and just unconditionally loving ourselves, because it would appear like everything's always changing, so control is futile. You can live life in integrity. And that's huge, right? Because that has to do with living in alignment. That has to do with like really knowing who you are. So this is it. Maybe one or two more cards here, my loves. Turtle, slow down. This energy's been coming here as well. Slow down. Let the current of life take you. Don't push it so hard. I'm hearing that. Do. Push it real good. Don't do that though. Just stop and let the music move you, but don't try to hash it out yourself. The turtle to me is like this, like that classic thing of turtles move with the current, right? Moving with the current of life. And then also the theme of turtle is often to slow down, take your time. And that, I think that's the whole beauty of this. Like when we're not in control, we're taking our time. There's natural moments of like, nothing, apparent nothingness. And then, and then the current, like, and then life, and then all these things will happen to then take us to, you know, like in a way, I feel like life has been humdrum, day to day, normal. And yet I've moved like 23 times, and I have not moved that many times, but like a lot compared to lots. Like moved, continual, and like reality has like transformed, and like all these things have changed, and yet in a sense it always just feels like this to me. I'm not sure why that is, as far as like I always think things could be happening faster. I'm like, things that are slow are a challenge for me, because I'm like, come on you guys, let's hurry up and wake up. Let's be loving and try to heal the human heart, because we're destroying ourselves and our home. We don't want to do that. Let's change it up, change the story, heal the life, heal the past lives, make the world a better place. I just saw 1414, having a deeper understanding. There definitely is a bit of a releasing, letting go, and then letting the flow of life take us. Stop trying so hard. Yeah, finding this beautiful alchemical balance between the pearl and the golden wisdom of life. There's something here too about allowing the shadow. This is also this whole thing of living our past life, is embracing your dark side, embracing your shadow. And again, simply put, I'm looking at this 2 of Cups, 6 of Wands. I'm like, some of you looking for love, success. Just be yourself. Take your time. And have a great Monday, my loves. Happy to be here, and it's great to get to know you all on the internet. Enjoy your day. Peace out.